first fold. And let's improve the lighting here. And to clarify, my method, the only difference from what I did here is, prior to me trying this autolyzing stuff, is I would just mix everything, mix dry ingredients all together, mix it well, and then just add water. And normally I would just use the electric mixer and mix it for 5 minutes, let it all come together. And before that I was doing it by hand, similar to what I was doing earlier, and then by hand it just takes a few minutes longer. That's what I used to do. So the only difference now is I mixed water, flour, I let it sit for 1 hour, then I add the rest. I let that sit for 10 minutes. And now I'm gonna do the first fold. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get my hands wet. I forgot to put another bowl here with some water. That's what I usually do. Just put a bowl with water and wet my hands, and I fold 4 times. And wet my hands. I leave the flour in the bowl. Use wet hands so that dough doesn't stick. That's why in the beginning I said this is roughly 75% hydration, because I am adding a little bit of water, but I think it really changes the ratio that much. And the beauty about this process that I'm using is hydration really does not matter, doesn't make it any harder or easier to make bread, to make the bread following the method that I'm using. I've seen people make lengthy videos explaining how they handle the dough when they make high hydration percentage bread, and they're great bakers and bread comes out amazing. My bread is not that amazing, but it's good. And using this method, doesn't matter what hydration you use, it's just, you know, it's simple. Regardless, I made this is 75. I made 80% hydration dough. I made 665. One time I made a mistake. I ended up with what I think roughly was 90% hydration. It was not any harder to make the bread. So here we go. Just grab it, separate it from the bottom of the bowl, and lift, stretch. Don't overstretch. You don't wanna break the dough. So stretch until it kind of like starts to give you some resistance, and then fold 4 times. This is 2. This is 3. Fold. And one last fold here. You just pull it out. Fold in half. Let me wet my hands. In the next segment, I'm gonna put separate bowl with water. So after I do this four times folding, then I take the dough, just kind of tuck the ends from the bottom, put it back, cover. That's it. And I'm gonna wait for 20 minutes now, and we're gonna repeat this process 3 more times. I usually do this process 4 times total. 20 minutes later, second fold, and the dough already looks better. It's not so shaggy. stretch it, fold, reach under, stretch it, fold. And now it's giving a little more resistance, but I shake it, let it use its own weight. Stretch it, fold. And one last time. Is this number 4? I think it's number 4. Doesn't matter. It's one extra. But that's it. You just fold it 4 times in half, pretty much in half. And my hands. Tuck it in. That's it. Backward fold number 3. Your hands wet and fold. How easy is that? Anybody can make bread. Literally anybody. That's not to diminish the art and craft of baking. There's a whole lot more to the baking besides being able to make decent bread. So that's not to say anything against great bakers, but to start making decent bread for yourself and your household, it's not gonna take a long time. So I folded that 4 times again, and I'm tucking the dough in, and I am letting it rest for another 20 minutes. Time for the last fold, number 4. You know what follows. Three. 4. Tuck it in. Don't overdo it this either, because then you're stretching it from the top too much and the gluten starts to break. Don't go too much into mechanics and science behind the bread making. Just kind of respect the dough. Don't force it into doing something that it doesn't want to do. Alright, that's it. I'm gonna close the lid, and it's gonna go in the fridge now, and it's probably gonna stay in the fridge for close to 24 hours. Okay, this is after roughly 21 hours, 22 hours. I think I started yesterday a little earlier than this time, so this is what it looks like. It's more than doubled and then some. But I'm not going to be making bread today. I'm going to put this back in the fridge, so it'll be around 36 hours. I'll try to make bread tomorrow morning, but I will steal a piece of this dough and make pizza out of it today. Our day plans changed a little, so bread making is coming on tomorrow. So here we go. Little side note of this video. Pizza dough is done. Ready to layer some cheese. And I took out 300 grams from that bowl, and I made it into a rough rectangle. I'm going to talk more about that when I'm making bread. I made it into a rectangle, covered it, let it rest for 10 minutes, and then I stretched it out. It stretched really nicely. The gluten is well developed, and I stretched it out and I let it rest for another 10 minutes, and I'm gonna make pizza.